Morning. Discord. Pop over in this Discord where I will find Yasha.
What's up?
Oh, living the dream, man. Living the dream.
Right on, man.
Trying to live the dream. See if I got the... Yeah, there we go. That's a good chart. Oh, that's right. Get the wolves howling. Let's see.
Yeah, boy.
There we go. Yeah, that's right. That is right. It is time. It is Friday. It is Friday. The wolves are loose. Mm-hmm. So, yesterday, holy crap, SPY had some fun. SPY had a little fun. Beautiful thing. Woo! Closed over 419. Power move. Power move on SPY. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, that tight weekly range, man. Tight weekly range. This is going to get interesting real fast. Let me see something here.
Yeah, I've been having, and there's all kinds of nice things happening on the charts I'm looking at today.
Oof. Damn, this 4 hour looks all right. I mean, besides the fact that you're out in no man's land, returns will be mean reverting.
Yes.
There is no doubt about it. Let's see here. Just looking, we're setting up any local div at all. A little bit, man. A little bit from right here. Very interesting. Let me see how many candles that is real quick. There's a top right there, huh? 15? Interesting. Right on 15, huh? Change this up real quick. Yeah, this is exactly why you do that. Okay, so there is no bear div on the daily. If anybody was watching right there, or you're rewatching the stream, I just changed the length of my return oscillator, right? To to see if there's really, because on the 7 length, it was showing some bear div. But yeah, changed it up to 15, right? Which is back to the top of this data set right here. Yeah, no bear div, all higher highs. Actually looking good. All the fishers are up. Holy SPY. That's on the daily, huh? Well, we check his 4 hour, leaving it on the 15. Yeah, man, this thing looks good. This thing looks good for now. Let's find it. Let's find it. There we go. There we go. 90 minute, huh? Still trending. Still trending. Interesting the way this closed, huh? Saying up. Actually, I mean, 2400's expanding. Starting to slope negative, still significantly positive, if that makes sense for all you new people watching. Right? Yeah, you just got to watch for a while. It's all about slope. All about slope. I bet there's somebody still having dreams about slope, still arguing with me that it has nothing to do with anything. I'm like, all right, it's all slope, man. It's all slope. Doesn't matter what side you're on. If you're positively correlated, but it is dropping, right? That's why I have the color of the slope turned on. That's what you go on. That's what you go on when looking at these volatility correlations. You see here, yeah, variance on the 90 minute. Variance is spreading. What is variance? It's a spread of data around the mean for all you noobs out there. If you ever hear any terminology, just Google it. Google it. See what we're talking about. And then good luck finding anybody explaining how to use it. It's just not out there. We are the only ones that we know of that are talking about trading like this, besides the high frequency trading firm algorithms, which is the reason why you can't find information on this. Some very important people up there, right, that don't want this information out. Why? This has got to do with money, right? This has got to do with money. They take it really serious. They've been scamming people for a long time. So we drop down on 45 here. I'm looking for a time frame here where this power mean band is chasing down PA. See if this is going to go sideways to mean revert on these lower time frames. What's going to happen here? Or if SPY's just off the freaking chain. I mean, you're already up. What is it pre-market? Let me blow this up. Yeah, you're already up what? 1.5. Almost a 1.5 pre-market. This is what I'm talking about. So on the 45, right? Here you go. Got a little mean reversion right there. Bounced right off top of the power mean band. I mean, rocket ship. God, last 3 45-minute candles in the afternoon session. What a great trade that was. Well, I would have loved to see what those 419 calls were when this thing was down here at 415 and a half. But they were nice. Somebody made some money. Like we say all the time, hey, if you have a trading strategy out there that's working for you, bravo, continue doing what you're doing. If not, if you're looking for something new, if you're looking to trade like the high frequency trading firms, right? The algorithms, that's what we're doing here. We use a workflow to trade intraday volatility on the low time frames. It's where all the action is. All the professional traders out there, most of them trading intraday, right? Most of them trading intraday. Why? Well, a lot of them realize after years and years of trading these markets that you do not swing trade volatility. Even people that don't trade the volatility understand that. That's why a lot of people, when volatility kicks up, they'll actually back off, which is ridiculous. As a volatility trader, we feed on this. We want volatility. Volatility good. Let me see here. Let's jump on the 33. See where this little pullback on the 33 went to. Ended up on an outlier. Let me go back 45. We haven't yet. 45. What about the 90? Was it having in it? Nope. Okay, so outlier starts on a 45. Digging in on the 33. Next time frame 15. I'm going to see. Definitely setting up some bear. Actually, whoopsie daisy. Getting down on low TFs. Switch this back. Yep, there we go. Better read. Blowing that bear div right out of the water. Let's see how high this returns oscillator gets. Well, I don't even, when this market opens, this returns oscillator is going to pop higher high for sure. All the fishers are up, but just like, the market's not open yet. Pre-market, yeah. Pre-market's not affecting the indicators right now though, right? So kind of tough indeed. But yeah, this is definitely going to shoot up, blow that right out of the water. We see on the 45, that's the case too. Yep, same thing, man. Let me see how this 15-minute closed. Why is he looking at a 15-minute? Well, it's part of the workflow, ladies and gents. Trending, man. It ended in a strong trend too. Closed below the 2 SD band. Power move. All the fishers in lockstep. No wonder this thing's up pre-market. Now on the 15-minute, indeed, you can see the bull div bounce with the bounce off the zero mean, the late day move. There it is right there, man. This is what you're looking for too. This is what you're looking for, right? The returns oscillator makes a low down by the 2 SD band. The first move, and you can see, where'd the wick go? Wick went right to the top of the power mean band. Let me spread this out a little bit. Wick went right to, exceeded it a little bit, right to the top of the power mean band. Then it pulled back, right? You get a lower low. Look on just this little move, right? And pullback, how far that returns oscillator pop. Then you bounce off the zero mean on the pullback. There's the bull div bouncing off the 33 power mean. Kind of a no-brainer, man. Kind of a no-brainer. There it is. Now, actually, from back here, setting up a little bear div. Let's do it again. On the 15 minutes. Let's see what's up. You want to go back. Don't worry about exactly where at the data set, right? Go back to the top of the returns oscillator. See, that's on this big candle right here. 22 bars. You got to add one too. It never counts the first one. So we got 23 bars. Let's switch up this returns oscillator to 23 and see what kind of read we get. It's a little secret not a lot of people use. It's pretty damn obvious. Just people don't think about it. There you go. No bear div. This is exactly why you do it. It's exactly why you do it, to really see the divergence. Boom, boom, boom. Now, when I'm down here on low time frames, I don't do that, right? The local div is going to play out quick. You don't have time to do that. But at the end of my workflow, I'm definitely going to do it. And this is the bottom. This is the bottom of my workflow, the 15-minute. right? I'll jump on a 9 minute, but 9 minute, 6 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute, it's its own little workflow right here, right? To get a good entry, And we're always looking for occurrences within the volatility, right? Contraction or full expansion, one or the other. A lot easier to deal with volatility, right? When it's fully expanded or fully contracted. Then you're looking at breaks and correlation. That's all you're doing. Sounds easy, right? Yeah. It's really not. It's not. It takes time. And we got some new people coming in the Discord that are doing it the right way. Taking their time. Starting with the free volatility starter pack, right? Use that for a couple of weeks. Get the basics down. Then, by the time you do that, you've been watching our streams, you got a little bit of the lingo, you've been Googling some of these terms, you see what we're working with, then it's time, right? Get the free trial. You can get a free trial with all the indicators you see in here. Then move from there. Come in the Discord, ask questions. That's what I like about all the new folks lately. Everybody's asking questions, interacting in the chats. That's great because we're here for you, for sure. But you got to take into account too. A lot of these guys, man, we got full-time jobs, right? I mean, this is my full-time job, but a lot of the guys in alpha trading have other jobs. They dedicate a lot of their free time to this. So yeah. Thank you, sirs. Thank you very much. I've been doing it for years too. So okay, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, this move's strong. No wonder it's up pre-market. This will be an interesting open. Why we're waiting. Well, here, let me pop on Dixie real quick because Dixie had that little pullback. It's been walking it down. Stop drawing trend lines. Let me see something here. First, let me pop on the daily. Let's see where this PB is at. Where are you at, PB? Boom. Yep. Thought it'd be back far. Got to move this up. First candle on the daily. Boom. Now I'm going to go to 15 minute. All right. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Where should I start this bad boy? Now, when you're using a projection, boss, you're using it at pivots in price action. Okay. Pivots in price action. Let's see here. And you want to look for spots like, okay, right up here, you're at the top. You're at the top of the power mean band. Then you really got a nice dump. Oh, beautiful. Let's see here. Let me, you can see the last dump, right? Not dump, but yeah. Got down to what? 103? 103. About 3 15-minute candles ago. Bounced right off the 99.7 Laplace distribution range. You get outside the power mean band here, right? There's a lot going on. So you reject off the top side. You come down. Here's the 99.7 Laplace distribution range on the projection. You close a candle outside, you're outside the power mean band. So already you got a 95.4% probability it's going to pull back up a little bit. What did it do though? First, you got some rejections off the reverse Fisher. I hope everybody watching sees how all this works together because this is a hell of a powerful indicator. So you get all these rejections, get another wick down to the 99.7 Laplace. Finally, you run a wick right up to the reverse wave trend. Now you're dumping out. You're finding support on the 99.7 Laplace. What's happening now? What? Going right back. Probably wave trend. No, 103.3. 103, what is it? 103.364. Close. Really close already. So yeah, let's see what's happening. We're going to go back up top side of the power mean band. You can see where the reverse Fisher is right at the bottom of the 68.3 Laplace distribution on this projection. Do I find this projection valid? Yeah, it looks real good actually. And all this works together, right? All this works together. Just wanted to see that. Why people are drawing trend lines on stuff. It's all the distribution, man. It's all the distribution. Just like, we had a little discussion yesterday about some traditional TA. Hopefully didn't rub guys too wrong. All right, but it's just talking about Fibonacci. All this stuff, it's too subjective. To start a Fibonacci retracement, right? The user literally, number one, has to know how to use the tool. I'm not saying that guy doesn't, right? I'm just saying, first, the user needs to know how to use the tool, right? There's so many different ways. You can invert it. I mean, it's crazy how much different stuff you can do with that Fibonacci tool. When this is, right, the markets are random. They're running around. The data sets are running around in the distribution. It's all probability based. We see it all the time. How these probabilities play out. You see here, 4 hour. Where'd that pull back to on the 4 hour? So this is a nice run for the dollar, right? Getting back out of the dungeon here. Even though we all know it is pretty worthless. It's pretty worthless. What's it backed by? Military. It's the only thing backing the dollar. The only thing backing most currencies these days are the military. Let's see. Yeah, just pulled back into the power mean band. This thing's just mean reverting all the way up. Right? These are all different lengths of power means. Right? It doesn't have to come it doesn't immediately have to come back to wave trend, but it loves it. It loves at some point when you're outside the power mean band. That's where the bulls and bears are going to figure out what's going on, right? When the returns mean revert into the power mean band, and then they nail that reverse wave trend. You start closing candles below it, you're probably going to end up bottom side of the power mean band. This is how this info works. Powerful. Let's see here. Volatility again on the 4 hour, right? We were talking the other day when it fell off a cliff right here. It totally fell off a cliff. It has done it again. 2400 is a little lower though. It's a 981 hanging, which I can fall off a cliff too. Look, grade fell off a cliff. We got a move coming today. Dixie, huh? You gonna pull back up right now, are you? Let me see this daily real quick. Time is it 9:16? Plenty of time. What do we got here? Do we like the purple shoe? What the hell? I didn't know I was gonna become an art critic. I'm an art critic now. It's all good. God, if you guys saw what was going on behind the scenes with these Catalina whales, man, these guys are relentless. They are doing so much. It's insane. There's a lot of stuff we can't talk about. It's crazy, though, man. These guys are so embedded in the entertainment industry. It's crazy, man. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, some of the stuff they're doing. So let's see. Daily, yeah, there was a test of the wave trend right there. Yeah, and I've talked about this, in previous weeks. When you get the fissure up here above the power mean band, it literally is usually a cap on price action. This thing ran right through it, right? This daily candle went up, boom, you get immediate pullback. You come back down, test the wave trend, bounce from there. This is a power move. Like I said, everybody needs to pay attention. All the log MAs are flipping bullish. You got the power mean band starting to flip bullish. Is there going to be some pullbacks? Yeah, there are. But tell you what, man, if this daily flips back around, you're going to see quite a charge. You will see a charge on the dollar. There's no doubt. Let me see here. Just want to see what we're hitting here on the 3-day. Then I'm going to go to the 5-day. Yeah, exactly. We're right at the 3-day. We're rejecting right now on the 3-day wave trend. Reverse wave trend. We don't want to get this twisted. I don't want somebody to just go on TradingView, pull up a wave trend indicator, because it's not going to look anything like ours, right? This is special made by our boys. Good stuff. Does it work? Yes, it does. It does. The ultimate power mean indicator is you can switch this thing up. It's got 5 plots plus the power mean band. Plus the power mean band. When you come and you start using the indicator, definitely come into the chat, ask some questions about it, because there's so many different ways to set this up. And if you want to set it up the way I have it set up, I have no problem at all showing you how to do that. But yeah, that's great on the 3-day. A little rejection there. So is the daily going to pull back now inside that power mean band? All a random walk. Last time we trended on, the trend was to the downside, right? You can see these couple 3-day candles right there. Definitely we're trending to the downside. That's the last trend on the 3-day on the dollar. Everybody be like, a move like this, it's all trend. No, it's all a random walk. That's why we have an entropy indicator, right? There's nothing better to prove this fact. There's some other stuff out there. It's way more complicated, though. Way more complicated. In fact, where I literally had to use, there was another guy that I think there was maybe about 3 indicators they were trying to build for trend. I would have to use at least 2 of them together, right? Trying to figure stuff out. Our entropy indicator, man, it just nails stuff. Nails it. We made it very easy to read. Okay, so that's a 3-day. We checked off that freaking wave trend. Let's see the 5-day. These 5-day candles look great. But look, guys, wick right into it. That's the 33 power. That's the 30. That is the reverse wave trend in the 33 log MA. So going to pull back here. Here's the thing. On these like 3-day, 5-day, as soon as you close one of those candles above this wave trend, look for a run to the top side of the power mean band. I mean, the dollar's so close to having a little bit of a breakout here. You think your gold shorts are sexy at 1962. Wait until the dollar makes a run to like 107, 106 area. See how gold's doing. Told you, it almost hit the target already, right? You know what? Since we already did enough as I can do before we got 10 minutes to market open, let's pop on gold real quick because it's running. Whew, God, look at this 5-day candle. Good Lord. Now, outside the power mean band, does this have to come down and test the wave trend? It doesn't have to right away. It's starting to look, I've been talking about this. We got wave trend coming up to Fisher for a cross. Yeah, I mean, we're talking, this is probably a month out, maybe month out, 4 or 5-day candles. So when, yeah, that's what a workflow's for. And I'm going to see how deep into the power mean band as we drop down this thing's getting. But look where the reverse wave trend is on the 5-day. It's under 1900. I've been trying to warn these gold bugs that gold is just getting ready to have a little pullback. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see it finding. Yeah, it's getting closer. Here's a 33 power mean, 1911. So on the 3-day, you got reverse wave trend right at 1900. Right at 1900. Let's go to the 2-day. See where this baby's at. Making its way towards the 2-day. That I could dig in on. All right. So 2-day pullback to reverse wave trend, then continuation. Possibly that's at 1930. Now I had some other people, right? When I was talking when gold was at 2000, what was it at? 2020? Something like that. Can't remember exactly. I think 2020 though. I was like, yeah, gold's probably going to pull back to the 1940 region. People are like, oh, you're nuts. Okay, well, what was the low so far on gold? Let me see here. Yeah, got down to almost 1950. Hadn't quite hit my target yet, but where's the daily? Let's see if it poked the daily wave trend. If it did, no, it's below wave trend. Yeah, that's right. This thing's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And the 99 log MA on the daily is right about where that 2-day wave trend's at. I'm looking at that area. I really am. Now, depending on Dixie's going to have to find some strength. If Dixie pulls back here, gold's going to pump a little bit. Gold's going to pump a little bit. And I guarantee you the 4-hour way outside. Let's see if this has got back to the bottom of the power mean band. I doubt it. Maybe, though. Yeah, it did. And rejected. That's ugly. That's never good. You alpha traders, you see this, you're like, ouch. Ouch is right. I mean, this gold started dumping. Look, outside the power mean band, you come up, you don't close that 4-hour candle above wave trend, test, boom. You're just, man, this thing is weak. Gold's weak. Every day somebody's selling their gold and buying Bitcoin. When's people going to figure it out? When are people going to figure it out? We're in a digital age, folks. Good luck carrying all that gold around. Crazy. But mostly you're buying paper gold, so pretty light, isn't it? Good Lord. Which is probably good. You get your hands on the real deal. I don't know if you've ever held a kilo bar of gold. Dude, it's like you can feel the energy of it. You can literally feel it. That's why people get gold fever. It's a real freaking thing. If you've been around gold, you know what I'm talking about. That's the problem. You're better off trading paper gold because you get the real thing in your hands, you go fucking nuts. Pardon my French. Pardon me, French. But that's a deal on that. Yeah, I'm not into it. I was trading silver for a while, but I was living in Carson City, Nevada. Dude, all the gold and silver shops there, which they're like liquor stores. They're everywhere. If you've ever been to Carson City, there's gold and silver shops all over the place. Buy as much as you want. They got vaults full, man. They got vaults full. I'd go in and trade 5 cases at a time. Last time, bought at 112, sold at 118. This has been, I think 4 years, 3-4 years was the last time I traded silver. But I would trade, right? I would literally get my hands on the underlying, man. I want it. Give me that silver. It's just heavy as shit. If you've ever held a case of silver, it weighs about 36 pounds and it's tiny. Tiny little thing. Stack five and try to carry those things. I mean, this just it's like carrying Matt from Alpha Trading's concrete bags. That's an inside joke. If you knew where my friend worked, I've been petitioning for handles on those 80-pound freaking bags of concrete. Let me see. Gold's looking rough. Gold's looking rough. I'm still sticking to my guns. Although, if Dixie pulls back here, gold will get a little bump. Where to? Let me look at this 90-minute. And this is some of the most powerful stuff you can do. When you figure out a workflow and you understand how to read these indicators, man, I'm telling you. And if you just get chart time, that's what I tell people. Because especially in this day and age, it's all about instant gratification and stuff. And look, if you're a young man or a young woman out there, take your time, right? Enjoy life, right? Cook your food, play with your kids, whatever. Stop using microwaves to cook your food. Stop having babysitters watch your kids. It's all about enjoying life, man, not being rushed around. I learned the hard way. Trust me. I was there. Now, right, I'm on 12 acres in the middle of nowhere, and I just chill, man. I just chill. Hang out with my nieces and nephews. I never had kids, right? Never had kids, thank God. I've experienced a lot of rough shit in my life. Didn't want to drag them down through that. But we're up above the 9 log MA here on the 90-minute. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see gold run up to the 33 here. Or, see gold run up. What, 1970? Interesting. Because once you get back up inside the power mean band, yeah, trust me, this wave trend is a little magnet. And that's at what, 77? I think it's going to bounce, get back that high. I mean, it could. It could. Let's see what kind of div's setting up down here. Oof. Boy, this thing just can't get out of the way of itself. You can see right when it crosses zero mean on the bear div, you get that pullback to the 9 log MA. I'll tell you what right now, man. If gold goes up and tests up on this 33 at 71 and then rejects off the zero mean, this thing is going to drop like a rock right back to the bottom of the power mean band, back in the mid 50s probably. Volatility is about to kick up big time. I mean, it's already here, but we could see some real violent swings in gold from what I'm seeing here. This thing is setting up perfectly. We've had some people, right, that in alpha trading, and just over time, people come in and be like, I just figured the returns oscillator out. Guys, there's a lot going on here, man. When you figure this indicator out, I remember the last time somebody came in, I just figured out what the zero mean is. It's like, yeah, powerful, right? Returns mean revert. And when you cross that zero mean on div, that's when you're going to get the move. That's when you're going to get the move. Big time. And there you go. There you had it. Right back down. Wasn't a big drop, right? It got up to what? Almost 70 on the bounce. Right back down to 10 point, right? 10-point swing. For up and down. As soon as it closed that candle above that 9 log MA, 10-point swing both ways. Let's see here. And here's the thing. Setting up a little hidden, right? I mean, that's why I'm saying this thing could pop back up, because you got the hidden bull. Look, it's positively correlated. But this is perfect to go up to the 33, create a higher high, reject off the zero mean on literally 1, 2. You can use the zero mean as a point of divergence, which people that have been using this indicator for a long time, sit back for like 30 seconds, think about it, and you'll be like, oh shit. Trust me, it's works great as a great point of divergence, those crosses on the zero mean. First, you got to get div down, though, which in the beginning, I remember it's almost been a decade probably when I really started studying divergence, and it's mind-boggling in the beginning. So first, figure out even how to chart divergence, right? Before you even start trying to figure out how to trade with it. And if you're not using a returns oscillator, don't do it, right? Because all the other indicators that people use for divergence, like the RSI, stochastics, MACD, people use a lot of wild stuff. There's people out there using volume. There's people out there using volume for divergence. When volatility creates volume, right? And you don't use volatility as div. right? Volatility does one thing and it does it very well. It expands and contracts. Oh, I guess that's two things. So volatility does two things really well. Expands and contracts. Boring, right? When you correlate it, it's not boring anymore. A lot of noise enters your trading. This is so important to understand what's going on with volatility and the breaks in correlation. Come into Discord, we have a volatility cheat sheet. It'll explain to you the 6 different scenarios that go along with volatility, expansion, contraction, and the breaks in correlation. You study that, you give that just 2 weeks on the volatility starter pack. You'll never look at the markets again the same way, right? You'll never look at the markets again the same way. Let me see. Wow, man, at 90. Yeah, setting up hidden. It's positively correlated too. And we're getting this 4-hour down move. Look out for the cross on the zero mean here. Look out for the cross on the zero mean. You're rejecting off the bottom side of the power mean band like we showed. I just didn't look at the div, right? Yep, hidden bear. The fishers are rolling over. Boy, it's trying to drop back in the trend. You got expand. It is. Expanding volatility. Fell off a cliff. Grade and volatility. Fell off a cliff. Negatively correlated. But then, boom, stayed negative with the expansion. You've got the 981. I'll tell you what, it's contracting negative, which it was contracting negative. Wrong. If you were watching, look at the 981, right? It's getting excited. Now it's all over the place. This is indeed this is a little. I'm pretty sure this thing's getting ready to move. Let me see, 2400 expanding. Everything's expanding, negatively correlated on this hidden bear. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing trend to the downside. It's starting to turn back down in the trend. Variance still pretty low.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see this 15-minute candle close. If this returns oscillator drops below these lows, there's not going to be any div. Right now, it's building a little bull div right here. Little bull div. What do we got? Oh, geez, market open. My God, let me go to SPY real quick. Oh, this could be a no-brainer right here. Let's give SPY its own stage. Crypto, huh? Damn it. Okay, baby. Oh, good Lord. Here we go again. Oh, and of course, brokerage account's not open. Damn it. Wish this thing would just stay open. Give me one quick second here, guys. Everybody probably knows exactly what I'm looking at. Here, did this thing gap up through the daily? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Bottom side of the 68.3. We got 418. We're at 420. 420. Wow. Great number, that 420. Let's see here. So what am I looking at, man? 418s? Or do you want to go with 419? I think the 418s. Let me see here. And I'll explain to you in a second. Wow, they're only 45 cents right now. You want to see what this data set's going to do top side of the 68.3 first. These volatility ranges get tested. And you're talking about 418.5 right here, top side. And we did see SPY on the 15. Let's see here. Yeah, that bear div. Where is this? Where's the top side of the power mean band? 416, 417? What are the puts? 27 cents. Strong trend to the top side. You're below the 3SD band. This party's about over. Just for now, right? We got to test this day. We got to test this daily volatility range. And the only thing setting up, right? Bear div. Even on this little local. Yeah, that's right. So when is the good entry here?
Bruh.
You got here's the thing though. You've got, look guys, here's another thing. I talked about this beginning of the week. You get this tight volatility range, right? This literally, it's telling you the data set is going to trend, going to move. Guys, it's at the top side of the weekly range on Friday right now. Even more of a reason to be looking at these puts. I'm not saying this can't do a quick pop here, but there is such a low probability that this data set by the close of the day is going to close above this level up here at 420, right? That is the top of the weekly range. And if you know this indicator, you know what I'm talking about. Plus, you got a monthly here too, and that is the first resistance level on the monthly. All right. Hold on here. 43. They dropped 4 cents, huh? Because this thing is looking. you got a small little range here. You got a small little range. And considering the top side of the 68.3 is above, outside the weekly range, kind of a no-brainer. Let me do something. Ding. All right. What did he do? What did he do? Have you been listening? Have you been listening to me? And this is the problem. This is why I don't straight out just start blasting signals. I don't want people to follow me, because if you don't know how to handle risk, you don't know how to scalp intraday volatility, it's really a bad idea. It's really a bad idea. The reason why I even talk about, if you can read between the lines, you hear me, right? Just because the trades are there. I try to show how important these indicators are, and especially these volatility levels. And so on this close, what have we got? One more good solid week in this month. And the top of this weekly range was at the first resistance level on the monthly. SPY could go into the end of the month pretty damn hot. Pretty damn hot. Yeah, baby.
My Bitcoin power mean intersections on the 4 hour like crazy.
I know. Look, I've already got it pulled up. I knew you were going to be talking about it. I was like, all right, I got to get the 4 hour chart up.
Yeah, both RMLRs are intersecting right now.
I know. The 30's popping too. Yeah. Boom, there it goes. Yeah. Guys, we know what happens with these intersections. The only thing would be a lot better if it was above, right? If the data set was above the 30 with these intersections. So this is going to be interesting. Not saying this can't happen with this intersection, but yeah, it would be a lot better if that data set was up here, up 27.2. I mean, we're only talking about a couple $100. That's why this 4 hour close is going to be so important. If the 4 hour can get up there and close above that 30 power mean, party's on. But guys, Bitcoin's bullish. There's still people out there. I mean, I saw some shit on Twitter. People shorting Bitcoin. Good luck. Right. Swing trading. Trying to short Bitcoin. Right. Guys are nuts, man. This thing moves so fast. And on top of that, using leverage. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Now, leverage in the right hands, low amounts, nothing wrong with it. I'll be the first to say it. It's not like I don't use it. But, dude, I'm talking 2x. That's leverage. That's reasonable leverage. Think about that, though. Think about how crazy it is to use 2x leverage. There's people out there using 50x. If you just run it through your head about even using 2x leverage, you have an exchange willing to give you that money to trade with. Guys, it's a scam. They want to liquidate you because it's like they're sitting at the front door giving out needles, right? This is freaking like going to downtown Portland these days. They're not trying to take care of the problem. They're just giving people free needles. They're not trying to take care of the mental health problem. Right? They're pretty much, I don't know what the hell's going on out there. That's why I left the West Coast. I was out there for almost 3 decades. I had my fill, man. When I first got out to California, look, I was in Lake Tahoe, though. it's like a whole nother state. If you've ever been to like a city in Cali and then you go up to Tahoe, it's totally different. Totally different. So I was kind of away from all of it, but it started creeping up into the basin. I was like, nah, this ain't happening. Started getting some whack jobs in the city council, some of the laws and some of the shit they were passing. I was like, okay, I understand what's happening here. I am gone. Yeah, man. You could see it coming. It's sad too. It's sad. There's a lot of good people in California, and unfortunately, in the cities where all the voting is actually happening, they are confused individuals, man. They're getting exactly what they voted for too. So, hey, good luck. Good freaking luck. Bitcoin's going to pop though. Bitcoin is definitely going to pop. Let me see here.
Bro, you gotta read. I hope that dude's kidding, man.
What are we
You
doing?
gotta read the chat channel. Oh my goodness, 125x leverage, bro. You can't be doing that.
Who is using 125x leverage?
You want to get wrecked, man.
Let me go to the. Where's it at in the stream chat?
In the Alpha Voice chat, yeah.
Oh wow. Well, buddy. That's I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Oh, look. Thanks for the view, troll. We love it. Just giving us extra views. Yeah, we love it. Another goofball. He's got time out of his day to come troll somebody's chat. Where's your live stream at? Huh? Where's your live stream? Were you hiding behind your keyboard? You go start your own live stream, then you can come in my stream and talk shit, you worthless monkey. I love it. I love when these people come in and troll. They got nothing better to do with their day. We're real traders here, goofball. Get out of here. Let's see. SPY's running though, man. SPY's running. And literally everything I just said, in the charts, everything. We nailed targets every freaking day. Nail them. When we still got trolls coming in. Well, they're on the other side of our trades. It's okay. They're upset. It happens, man. It happens. Meanwhile, this is unsustainable. Yes, it is. You are way out. The returns. When? When will the returns mean revert? I mean, you're trending, right? Entropy showing trend outside the 3SD level. That is not sustainable. No, it's not. Let's see here. When cross to the zero mean on the low time frame? Let me get up here on the 45. Yeah, remember I said when the market opened, that returns oscillator is probably going to pop up above that last local high. That's what's happening right now. Yep. So the bear div, look at the volatility though, right? That volatility fell off a cliff. I'm telling you, be careful, SPY traders out there. Be real careful. Just like yesterday. Yeah, man. Look at this daily right here. Let's blow this up. So what do we got? 408, 407. Man, this is going to be a rude awakening for somebody. Which makes me want to pop on Dixie. Let me see something on Dixie. Here, let's pop over on correlation while that's loading. Let's see. What do I got up here? I think I got the BTC data set. You know what? Let's do this. Let me remove. Boop. Let's switch us up to data set up to SPY. We'll record a little bit of this. SPY and Dixie. Wow. What is that on? The 4 hour? Hey! So the 4 hour. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You see something. Let's throw up. Boop. Dixie. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's showing, right? Dixie and SPY are correlated, man. We're talking a 4 hour right now. And you can see that correlation is going to break. You see Dixie pulling back, SPY's going up. Let me look on the daily. Yeah, man. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Heading out of negative correlation. You don't see it often, but we saw it the other day, right? Bitcoin and SPY, man, we're running with Dixie. Gold just getting hammered. Gold getting absolutely nuked. Like we discussed going into last week, another target nailed because of the VEPS. Because of the VEPS. Meanwhile, people are out there using lagging indicators. Good luck. Good luck. Let me see here. This chart tells a story. Yes, it does. A story I can't teach. Chart time. Chart time. Chart time. Chart time's what you need. Yeah, this dollar and that. This is why they're correlated too. You got Dixie and SPY so far outside the power mean band. Right. On the 4 hour, Dixie has definitely come back to test that power mean band, but at some point here, we're going to get that reverse wave trend test. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. I read you. I read you real. Let me see here. But yeah, that's a lot of leverage, dude. Jesus.
That was way too much, man. That's insane. All right.
And what are you trading though? What are you trading using that kind of leverage? Crypto?
Yeah, I mean, if you're trading commodities that move like 0.1%, okay, maybe. But
Yeah.
like
Crypto?
if you're trading an asset that can easily move a couple percent on a candle, like a 15-minute candle or a 5-minute candle, man, you got to be careful. Like 125x, you got to be like, it's like 0.5%, not even with the fees and everything, less than 0.5% move and you're wrecked.
Yeah, man. It'll get you quick. It'll get you quick. And it's like, I mean, at that point, I mean, it's straight gambling. It's straight gambling. And I've talked about this before. I'm not against gambling. I like to go have fun. I just don't do it with my business, right?
Yeah.
I take profits from my business and I go to the casino. I go to the riverboat, get hammered, have fun, right? Gamble, play, have a good time,
Exactly.
enjoy yourself, get all those perks early, right? When you drop that 10, when you get your 10K of chips, right? And you pile on, get the pit boss immediately over there and be like, you know what? I'm planning on getting hammered tonight. Can I get a comp for a room? They're going to fucking give you a comp for the room. Hey, I'm going to have dinner before that. Can I get comp for dinner? Sure. Get it first. Because when you start losing money, dude, the comps, they're not going to start comping you. They're going to comp you in the beginning. I've seen people in there hammered drunk at the end of the night. They lost all their money and they're trying to get the $100 chip, bring the pit boss over at the beginning, right? And you ask him for those comps. He's going to fucking smile, not even ask you a question. He's just going to start giving them to you. Go have fun, party, gamble. I just don't do it with my business, especially in a volatile market where you don't need that kind of leverage, right? I mean, some of the daily moves on Bitcoin are ridiculous. This is why leverage was created in the first place, right? For Forex, for commodities, things. It's like watching paint dry. These days, not so much. People are getting wrecked. But now when it comes to swing trading, like Forex, something you can swing trade, in my opinion. There's not a lot of volatility, but everything, I'm going to follow my my edge though, right? And part of that edge is if this trade turns against me, I'm getting out of it. 100%. And that's the problem with using that kind of leverage. Dude, the liquidation point is, good God. And I understand you're saying you're using 2% of your account. Yeah, well, buddy, be careful, man. I'm not into losing even 2%. No, thank you. But yeah, hey, like we said before, if you've got a trading strat, I'm not talking about an edge. If you've got a trading strat, which is nothing more to do than just, the indicator strat you're using, and it's working for you, go for it, man. Go for it. Use your thing. You are good. All right, 90 minute. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Dixie's going to pop here. You're already seeing this bull div on the 90 minute. Seeing the bull div on the 90 minute. Make sure I reset this on 7. Yep, I did. Let's see. Let's take a peek. Remember, 9 out of 10 times it's not going to show the div. Once again. But, so there's no tomfooler. You just saw my returns oscillator on 7 length. Let's get this RSI on the 7. Maybe the last local little set here will show some bull div. I'm praying. But of course it doesn't, man. You see the difference. And still, you'll have these jokers that are using this will argue with me about this. Hey man, you want to use a lagging indicator? Knock yourself out. You want to use an indicator that doesn't show the bull div? These are all lower lows on the RSI, both on a 7 length. Look at the returns oscillator. Price action follows returns. Period. The end. There is no argument, right? So what are you doing down here? Oh, you RSI traders. Oh, I'm going to wait till it crosses the MA and then I'm going to get, dude, you already got the bounce too. So when you're setting up this bull div, right, on the 90-minute chart, and you're getting ready to cross the zero mean, and you see the data set bouncing off of the what is that, 33? The 33 length log moving average and the reverse wave trend. It's a no freaking brainer. It's a no-brainer. Boom. So what am I doing on? Where's all my risk on my low time frame trades, right? If I'm bowling out on the dollar to the top side, no leverage, right? No leverage. I'm going to use my full account though. I'm going to use my full account trading with my bias. If I counter trade that bias during the day on some shorts, right? I cut that back a lot. Not only do I have risk management in place, it's all in my head. I monitor my trades like a professional trader should do, right? You don't go into a trading session, then dick around and do all kinds of other work. You're sitting at the computer, right? Mainlining coffee. But you get that rocking. Hey, man, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Pretty much.
Yep. Great move here. Great move. And I love just showing, just for people watching, that the RSI is a lagging indicator built on price, man. Returns oscillator is built on returns. Price action follows returns. It's pretty simple. You got one oscillator showing the divergence, the cross of the zero mean, in the 90-minute pop, right? Nice percentage move too. What a scalp. And then you got the RSI if all lower lows, not giving you any information except, hey, it's down there by the oversold zone. Okay, man. Okay. Smack. And that's on a 90-minute. Because I've heard people say, oh, well, you're on a daily or you're on a weekly. And yeah, well, of course, well, your show's div. I'm on a 90-minute. Give me a break. Give me a freaking break. I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times, the RSI will not show divergence. And that other time it does, the move's already over. Why? Because it's a lagging indicator. Move's already over, man. Move is already over. Go down here to 33 minute because this thing's probably setting up some hidden bear. Yep. And what did I say before it even populated? I was like, let's go to the 33 minute. It's probably setting up some hidden bear. There it is. All right. High, lower high. High, all higher highs. Now it's pulling back. So dollar going to pull back. It's negatively correlated right now, and it's pulling back a little bit. This thing crosses a zero mean. Look out. Look out. All right. Let's see. Go back over here. SPY is holding on up here, but I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Let's check it out again. I'm going to go to the 90-minute on SPY. Oh, we got a little bear. I should have left that up. Dun. Oh boy, here we go again. Hold on. Let me change it. This might actually show a little on the end. Let's see. Put this on 7. Yeah, it's bash RSI day, I guess. Come on, show some. No, you're not going to show any? Come on, man. Let these RSI users get a break here. Every once in a while, let a lagging indicator get a break.
Scam.
Okay. Do you see the difference here? Do you see the difference in the return oscillator and the RSI? Got higher highs here. Don't have a top yet. on the returns oscillator right now, there's no correlation. What is it? A little bit of positive correlation. That's why you're seeing this candle up. I'm telling you, this when this returns oscillator turns down and crosses the zero mean on the second stab, a bear div, which the RSI is not showing, got higher highs. You have no clue. How are you using this indicator?
It's a scam.
What information is this giving you? When everything about being a professional trader is three things, right? Information, speed, and size. What is this showing you? What kind of information is this giving you that you're using? I don't understand. I used to use it. I can talk shit about this indicator because I know how worthless it is, right? We know who made the indicator. Bad math. Couldn't even make it as an engineer. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna make some indicators, see if I can make some money that way. It's just so funny, man. The story is great. Oh boy. And it looks like the wave trend on the 90 is getting up close to the fissure here. This is going to be a swift move back down. So even on the 90-minute top side of the power mean band right now, when's that close? An hour. Interesting. Right about 11 Eastern time. Still having an outlier though on the 90-minute. Still having an outlier on the 90-minute. Okay, that's enough. Let's pull this baby back off. It's melding my charts. Telling you guys, 9 out of 10 times it doesn't show div, and the 10th time that the RSI does show divergence, it's already played out. It's already moved. That's why when people that's why most of these YouTubers out there tell you not to trade divergence. Why? Because there's nothing there. Unless you're using a returns oscillator, when you realize price action's following returns. And don't get in. So what does that mean? Look, there's only buying and selling going on in the markets. So what does that type of divergence between returns and price action tell you? It's literally telling you the return on your investment is diminishing. You going to read that in a book anywhere? No, this is alpha trading right here, right? Alpha trading brought all this forward. You're not going to read this shit anywhere. Guarantee it, unless it's coming from us. There's nobody teaching it out there. If they are, come, man. You got a Discord? I'll join your Discord. You join ours. Let's do some collabs. Shit like that, man. Let's get this word out. We can't find them, though. There's nobody out there teaching this. And that's why people come in and are just like, these guys are crazy. Look at all this. I got a news flash for all you out there. The high-frequency trading firm algorithms, the liquidity that's moving these markets, this is what they're trading off of, right? This is the information. You think they got the speed down? Yeah. You think they understand risk, unlike fucking hedge funds who get liquidated every day? Because you got a bunch of jokers out there that start hedge funds that have no idea what they're doing. And unsuspected people just, here, man, yeah, here, take my money. It's ridiculous. It really is. The scam that's going on out there is amazing. Yeah, I'm laughing because the struggle is real, man. The struggle's real. Well, I'll tell you what, man, lower you go. Still really, in the 30, 33 and the 45, I thought that returns oscillator would pop above that last high. It's still not. It is still not. Go over to the VRE again. Yeah. Here's the thing though, right? Obviously, you're at the top side of the 68.3. All right. First resistance level on the monthly volatility range. Top side of the weekly. For a little over 420. There's such a low probability of this daily data set closing outside the weekly range, right? And what? It closes in, what is time? Yeah, market's only been open, what? Half hour? It's only open, what, 6.5? Crazy. Let's see how quick. So you're above the weekly, untested daily range. What do we think at some point is going to happen throughout this day? I'm not saying this thing can't run up to the 1SD. I'm saying by the close today, by the weekly close today on SPY, the probability is to close inside this volatility range, right? Inside this volatility range. And we're seeing those divs set up, right? We're seeing the divs set up. Enough said on that. I think it's going to be swift too. Going to be swift. Let's check SPY out here. Let's check SPY out. Okay. Pull you down. What do I got loaded up? 30. Got the 30 loaded up. There you go, man. There's an intersection. Well, that thing bounced right off the 30 power mean. Bounced right off 30 power mean. Boop, 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 boop. Got the intersection. So you got these 2 more candles, 3 candles. What's this at? 417. Imagine that. 416, 417. Power mean back down here at 411. What am I on? A 4 hour? I need to pull this down. 90. That's where I'm looking. So did the 90. Where was the intersection on the 90? Let's see this. Did it intersect? Let's wait for this power mean to populate. Man, it's been chilly in the mornings. Every morning, it's like a high 50s, low 60s. Beautiful. Sun's out. Just cold, man. Just cold. Nah. Yeah, you dip below right here. Had the intersection back up. I mean, you're bouncing. RMLR is bouncing off the 30 power mean. But look what's about to happen. Let me see if the 7's already. Let me turn the 30 off. Because that's a lot of noise for people just watching. Yeah, here comes the 11 length. When's this thing? And look where you're at on the 7. You're up here. You're by the 2SD band. Usually when you get the 2SD band, you're going to pull back. Look, over here, it was a 3SD. Pulled back, right back down below the RMLR. That's why we put deviation bands around everything. Because when you hit a third standard deviation, second standard deviation, mean reversion coming. Pretty much price action went sideways to mean revert to the RMLR. Look, right before it sent a wick right up into the RMLR. Right? You open up this candle, wham, mean reversion. I mean, right to the center of it. Then pull back. Then the pullback. And also, right there, that wick on that 90 minute. Let me turn this off. More crazy stuff from those alpha trading guys. Oh. First standard deviation right there. Wick right to it. And then just got hammered down. To where? 2SD to the bottom. A lot of people got wrecked right there. A lot of people got wrecked. Talk about a clean out. And then you just dip right back down. Then you jump up to the top side of the RMLR. Let's move up to the top. Got up above the 30 power mean. Went sideways. Mean reverted. It's a beautiful indicator. We love it. We love it indeed. I'm telling you. SPY. Come on, baby. Get your butt down there so I can take my profit. What? Did you get in a trade? Maybe. Some days through the week, you have literally no-brainer trades when you understand all this. You literally have no-brainer trades. We're using real-time information. Okay? So, we'll see, though. This thing's got to get back down below this monthly support level. Considering top of the weekly, daily hasn't been tested, bottom side of the 68.3, there's the second resistance level on the weekly that's definitely flipped support, just like this one. Problem is, yeah, that support is no support when it's the top of the range. I mean, it's going to be resistance. But yeah, our indicator proved it again. All right, the weekly was telling trend is your friend. And there it is, right? There was day one. This thing's been all over the place, trending around, mostly to the top side. Tight weekly last week too, right? This week though, this was just crazy, man. You're not going to see tight ranges like that. 7 cents, 7 cent weekly range on a $411 data set here. Pretty tight. Pretty tight indeed. You close the 15-minute candle back inside this monthly. This thing's going to drop. Thing's going to drop right down here. 4 hours, 68.3 to the downsides at about 418.9. Right below it, you can see. You got the bottom side of the daily, bottom side of the 4 hour. Right here. You got the top of the daily right in between them. It's a nice little target right here. Somewhere in this area. If this thing's going to bounce from here. In my opinion, yeah. When I'm looking at the Dixie chart and seeing what's probably going to go on with Dixie, have fun now. Have fun now. Gold's already showing you. Canary in the coal mine, all right? Be careful, man. Be careful. Tried to warn all the gold bugs. Got a little flack on Twitter for it. It's okay. Love when you get those private messages from people. They don't want to be in public. It's like, yeah, okay, buddy. Which I'll never share any of that. But yeah, man, people are crazy. Thought I was nuts when gold was over 2,000. That I said that it was going to pull back to that 1944 region. All right, what's there? We've already looked at it. Plenty of days. It's mean reversion. Look, let's see. Where was that at? It was 1981, right? Go up here, 2 day. Here we go. 2 day reverse wave trend right at the bottom side of the power mean band. All right. You've got it's right around, let's see, what exactly? Let me blow it up. It's in the mid 30s, low 30s, 1931. The 33 power mean, 1942. It's coming. Now look at the VRE on gold. Rough. And I'll show you where that target was for 1944. Now let me just scale this down. Jesus, taking forever to drag it. There it is, right there. Bottom of the weekly range support. Right there. There was the first support, blew right through it. Second support, did it check up on it first? Yeah, man, right here. Boom. Then just dropped right below. Do I still think today, by the close, it's going to make its way down here? I really do, man. Really do. Let's see what happens. Let me see here. Low time frames, 4 hour. Let's see. Yeah, hidden. Positively correlated. Let's see the return oscillator. Let's see this return oscillator cross the zero mean. With the rejection off the power mean band. Yeah, man. Off the hidden, higher highs. And look, you always want to blow the indicator up. Got a higher high here, right? We're waiting for the returns oscillator. It's already moving down. I'm telling you, if this crosses, when this crosses, that could be the move down there. And look where we're at. What, 1960? Gold bugs could be getting wrecked again. What are you like? Oh, no way. Gold's powerful. Until it's not. Already on the 4 hour, you got a Fisher turning down. All the rest are below the mean of the bands. I mean, this thing's showing zero strength. So where did the wave trend get retested? Come on, sir. No. Taking a while to populate today.
2 hours later.
Right? No doubt. You got the Z-score down there on the 45 in the top confidence intervals too. When you had this just little bit of bull diff here, this thing's in trouble though, man. Is it going to cross the zero mean? I mean, negative correlation is definitely decreasing. All these fishers are down, crossing the mean of the bands. Volatility's 981, 525, contracting, positively correlated. 2400. Let me blow this up. Looks like it's expanding a little bit. Yeah, expanding, negatively correlated. Significant, I might add. No wonder it's pulling back. No wonder the 45, right? Got the little wick up, not having it. What's the little pink dots there? That's a 33 power mean. You close the last 45-minute candle below it. The last one closed right at it, right? Closed right at it. Tried to get a little pump, rejected off the 9 log MA. Whoop, then closed below it for sure. Tried to get a wick above that 33, not having it. You got the bottom side of the power mean band. So if this thing does dump out, remember, you're going to get outside the power mean band again. Where's that? I mean, you're off the chart down here somewhere. Yeah, man. There was a better look too at that 33 power mean. See, it's swirling down through here. Actually, yeah, I should have blown it up. You did close that candle below. Boy, the bulls tried to run that thing back up. Wasn't having it. Wick right to the 9. Zip! Immediately down to one of the levels of the one of the return lengths, right? It's starting to flip a little bullish. Got half of the band anyway. But yeah, man, gold's just looking bad. And you can see, right? You did go back up after the gold dump, right? Right back to the wave trend. Rejection. Never want to see that. Never want to see that. You want to see wave trend cross up Fisher. This thing's turning down. Not good. Not good. Oh boy. Yeah, man, this isn't looking good. Although, you're down here hitting the 33 on the 33 minute. Man, he's got all these weird numbers. Yeah. Why do you use these strange time frames? Because you don't. Reason why a lot of things I do in my life people think are strange. I do these things to get an edge. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, look at these volatility reads. Everything's positively correlated, contracting. Except the 2400, which that makes sense. Bouncing up off that 33. Hippopotamuses is the hippos, man. It's the hippos. Let's go to 15 minute on gold. Yeah, I mean, just look, you're getting these little higher highs on the return oscillator on the 15 minute. Just sets up hidden bear, man. Just sets up hidden bear. All right, you go bull right into hidden bear every time. And this is how the markets, divergence moves the markets. The imbalance in the buy and sell pressure, right? That's what moves the markets, period. We've shown it before. Div all over the place. The imbalance in the buy and sell pressure creates that divergence between price action and returns. It lets you know, hey, were you long? Were you long? Well, hey, the return on that investment is diminishing right now, right? We're screaming at you, take profit. What's your volatility indicator telling you? To take profit to the downside, right? Boom, right there. It was negatively correlated on the expansion. So on that move down, it's telling you to take profit. Should you have? Yeah. Yeah. Damn sure should have. This is scalps, right? This is a 15 minute. Like I said, on those higher time frames, I could see this thing go up to about 1970. I really could. Got all the Fishers starting to turn up down here. What are they doing on the 33? Yeah, they're all down. I don't know if it's happening today. This could roll right into next week. It will not shock me to see this at the bottom of the weekly range. That's 16-point move here going into the close. Can it happen? I don't know. You tell me. Let's go to a daily.
It's going to go up, down, or sideways.
See what kind of point moves we had here on these daily candles. 218. Oh, boy. That was about a 30-point move. Just yesterday. All right, yesterday. Wick to wick. What do we got? 1985. Yeah, another about 35-point move. Don't think gold can't drop down there. Here's the 99 log MA. 1930. That would be below, though. All right, that would be below that weekly. What's down there at 1930, though? Let's drag this up. Come on, man. This thing's... was that on the daily? What is that, 1938? Let me see. What read we got down here? It's a first standard deviation to the downside. Yeah, 1938. What is that? Second support level, 1931. That's a second support on the daily. But like I said, this is the bottom. This is the bottom of the weekly range, 1944. We're close too, man. Real close. Tricky. All right, let me pop this back on my 8 asset read here. Let's see what's popping. Yeah, Bitcoin dumping out a little bit. Good. Give me them cheap corns. We like cheap corn. Gold. No, let's put Dixie back up there. There you go. Oh, shit. Dixie just sent a wick into the top side of the daily. You can see that wick right to it. So do these levels, are we drawing these? Or are we drawing lines on our chart? Right? All these wicks going into these levels? No. You're looking at volatility ranges and distribution levels. That's it. This is what the algos follow. right? Not follow. This is what the algos use to target. Because what are they doing? You think they're swing trading? No. They're down there like under a minute time frame. They're down there in a 30-second just going haywire. That's where they're trading, man. Lots of trades being executed. And we're just trying to recognize what's going on. I'm just trying to get some little entries down here on the 3-minute, right? They're down there hustling for us on the 30-second. We see the divergence setting up between price action and returns. We know where the power mean bands are. The more chart time you give yourself, the easier this becomes. Yeah, slow playing this move this morning, though. Let's see. That's the thing, though, right? You want the dollar to get above this daily range. It didn't. But you can see when it sent that 15-minute candle up, that was the 15-minute candle. It sent a wick down below that monthly support on SPY. And, of course, it slammed Bitcoin down. Oil drop back down. Good for oil. Let me scan this market here. Let's see. Be nice if we had a scanner. Yeah, man. Yeah, natural gas popping. Jesus. U.S. fund almost back up to $8. Wow. Take a quick scan here. Anything? See if the treasuries are still cooking. Yeps. Wow, man. There we go. Some of the commodity futures here are popping a little bit. They just been beat to death. God, look at wheat, man. Jesus. Crazy. All right, let me get in this chat. Let me read all this.
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way.
Nice.
Emotional, damn it.
Yeah, good to have you, Pedro. Good to have you, man. Morning, Gramp. Love to hear your voice. I love it. Oh, good morning, Django. Good morning. Yeah, now, I'm going to skip right through where all that talk about that leverage was being discussed. Let's see, Gramp for president. All right. Oh, you're the man. Loved reading that. Is that repetitive to what? No. Turns oscillating. Yasha with the quick memes. He's on quick draw Yasha. Gotta love it. Hilarious. All right. You know what I want to do? I haven't done in a while. Let's see what's popping here. We're gonna do some correlation work. Let me pull up crypto bubbles real quick. Let me pull up crypto bubbles, and I'm gonna pull up the S&P heat map too, man. Hold on. Let's get it up too. What am I looking for? Some outliers and data sets, man. Get them. We'll check out some correlations. Let's see. Yeah, give your eyes a break. I already got it on dark. What's your problem? Yeah, we got a mixed bag here, huh? What is this shit? There we go. Healthcare. Yeah, everybody's sick.
Everybody's.
So is healthcare really healthcare, or is it a business? How does a business like healthcare make money if everybody's well? They don't. So do you really think they're actually trying to heal people? The only time I ever go see doctors is in trauma situations. I break my wrist or something, hey, I'll go. I get it. I start sneezing and coughing or something, I hit the herbs. All right, I hit the oregano, the thyme, the basil. I make herb teas. I do things like that. Herbs that really attack viruses and fungi and all kinds of stuff. I don't go to the doctor to have them put me on freaking antibiotics or something. That's the problem. That's why everybody is sick. They have compromised their immune systems by taking antibiotics. It's crazy. They compromise their immune systems by taking the jab. Now all kinds of information's coming out about that, but we were all conspiracy theorists. It's okay, man. Everybody, you know, I know a lot of people that had to do that because of their jobs, right? Or to even go pick their kids up at school, things like that. You see the trap they put people in? God, it's gross, man. So sick. I don't know how people do it. Congrats to you people out there that have young children right now. I mean, my heart goes out to you, man. I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, my youngest nephew's 15, and he's right in that stage, right? And it's just like, holy shit. He's a base little dude, though. He's a base little dude. He blows my mind. He'll send me.
They were actually forcing me to, as an engineering manager, they were forcing me in the food plant to direct my technicians. I had like 20 technicians working for me, and they were directing me to coax them into getting this shot. On and on and on. I had to go to 2 different plants. They finally had to leave because it was crazy. They were just making me do it.
Yeah, man.
And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it myself. I couldn't coax anybody else to do it. It's insane.
Right.
Then I had to homeschool my kids for over 2 years now, just to stop it. So just a comment on that.
Nice. Yeah, man. I totally agree. And look, right when that happens, right, we get a little tendies. Who's cooking the tendies? They're sending us chicken tendies. Hilarious, man. I'm going to crypto bubbles. Come on, crypto bubbles. What happened? There you are. Holy crap, we got a lot of dumpage happening. Oh, Yasha. Hex. We got Hex. We got Engine.
Yeah, man.
Ah. Is that Bubble Goose Baller coin? I was trolling somebody about that. It's not that, but Kava. Hey, Kava's up. Wasn't that you, Real, that wanted me to look up Kava the first day or something? Kava's up. Pepe's down. Everybody jumped on the Pepe train. Jesus. Tell you what, nothing's really bad though. Nothing's really bad. I mean, nothing. I mean, you got OP, whatever the hell OP is, guys. Right? There's so many cryptos. It's just ridiculous. Not sustainable, in my opinion. A lot of them, they're just pump and dump scams. The founders aren't docs. People just launch shit coins, gather liquidity, and then just boom, they'll sell their whole stack and just let it roll.
Yeah, a lot of them are also just plays to experiment and see what they can do, and then try to sell out to some other bigger block.
There you go. Yep. Little startups. Seeing if one of the big boys will buy you.
Yep.
Let me see here. Yeah, nothing really exciting there. Jesus.
And even merge the tech in if it's any good, and then dissolve the existing old, tech dissolve the old chain, and then just merge it into the new one, whatever it is.
Right.
It's an easy way to filter out thousands of coins eventually.
Totally. Yeah, let me see here. What do we got moving?
Well, there will be hundreds of coins. Like, there will at the end of all this great crypto gold rush, right? Because there will always be competition, and there will always be people looking to find new ways to create fortunes, or find fortunes, or dig up fortunes, or whatever.
Right.
And so there will be always a number of coins. It will never just be one, right? Humans are driven to competition. We just are naturally competitive creatures, and so it is natural that we will not all agree on a single coin to use forever and ever.
Right.
But I mean, the good ones are kind of obvious. You don't have to be brilliant to turn on any particular coin gecko or coin market cap or coin chili pepper or whatever it's coin, and then take a look at what are the most liquid coins, and stick with those in terms of trading if you don't want to be down in the altcoin land where the liquidity is so low. You probably have more coins you probably have more change in between the cracks in your couch than a lot of those coins have on exchanges.
Yeah, big time.
I mean, it's ridiculous. There's some coins that have literally $1,000 can move the whole asset. I mean, come on, that's not a project.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, that's all. If you're trading those cryptos, definitely make sure you're trading something that's got some liquidity, high liquidity.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And even so, take your profits fast, because, man, you should not, whatever, not yoga advice, but, man, holding on to altcoins that are not fully liquid and not on the top It's a big, big gamble. You may as well have a target on your back.
Yeah.
Holding on to it. Unless you really believe in the coin or the project for some special reason, and you really know about it in deep, and you think it's going to, do great things, and you're willing to hold on to it as an investor, like that's not trading. But feel free. But if you want to trade that stuff, take your profits out of those coins quick, because they will get you. Absolutely.
Yeah. Big time. Yeah.
Don't even take our word for it. Just go look at the average coin that's out there. Look at their chart. Typically, it pumps up from very little to some high number at the very beginning, and then what's it do? It just comes down, and then it keeps going down, and then it keeps going down, and it just goes down like a crazy ski jump slope. It never-ending ski slope down, and it's just why trade things like that when you can avoid it? You can get some nice juice on some good coins.
I just noticed dude's still in the chat. What a riot, dude. Thanks for the view, though. And Filthy Snipes, love you, bro. Love you, Filthy Snipes. Jesus, I just read that. That's exactly right. I mean, does this guy not realize that he's the one looking like a total moron?
I think you want to learn a thing. I mean, there's plenty of people who dissed this way until they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So,
no, but like you said,
you're welcome to join Persifying. No problem. You want to troll us? Don't worry. We keep reporting you. But why don't you come on in instead and learn a thing or two?
Yeah.
About the VEPS.
100%. This is how sometimes it starts.
Go back to the basement and cry in your pillow.
And there's no fire emoji, so you write out fire emoji.
Yes.
That is awesome. I was like, what the hell does he mean by that? Then I finally got it. I was like, oh no, there wasn't a fire emoji, so he just wrote it out.
I mean, even if there was, I would have written it out just for effect.
So what this poor guy doesn't realize is that a lot of this stuff we talk about, it's totally correct.
Yeah.
Totally correct. But when you're in a cult, you can't tell people in a cult. And this is how people in cults react too. They get very defensive about what we're talking about. It's like, what? That's why I said, where's your stream at? Where's your stream? Percy, man.
And we mean no harm by it. We're really,
we'll accept them.
Man. You want to be nasty? That's your business. We can always mute you or ignore you. But
if tomorrow you came in the Discord and started asking legit questions, we jump all over it. Accept you open arms. Yeah, we don't hold grudges. We laugh at people like you because you really don't get it. You really don't get it. As you give us views and come in and tell other traders not to watch us. Very hypocritical and arrogant trader. No, it's confidence. Yeah. Probably something you don't have, right? I've had confidence my whole life. Had confidence in the military, confidence in business, confidence as a trader. This is my business now. It's not arrogance. You are the one showing arrogance by coming in somebody else's chat. Can we go over the ranges about what takes precedence when setting a limit order? Oh, yeah. This is the guy from yesterday. Let me read this again.
I mean, we have so much confidence. Even our indicators have confidence intervals.
Yeah, Chris. Talking about these levels, huh? Well, just like that's going to be on a per trade basis. It's going to be different every time, depending. But more is what we're looking for is the distribution levels, the probabilities. So say, let me get hold on. Let me get on one screen the dollar. Let's scale this down a little bit. Let me see here. Crypto. Let's show it on Bitcoin. Okay. Like, for example, during that 4-hour candle, huh? Wow, where'd that dump out to? So when this 4-hour candle opened up right here, the skinny white line and that skinny white line, that's the 68.3 Laplace distribution range right there. You can see the bottom side, it was kicking it up for a while. Then you get a dump through what? Here's the first standard deviation normal distribution. second standard deviation normal distribution, third standard deviation normal distribution. Down here, you got the 99.7 Laplace distribution range. There was the 95.4, nuked right through it. But look, you get a wick up to test through it again, not having it. So when you're down here and the data set gets down to it, there is literally, during that 4-hour candle, there was a 0.03% chance the data set was going to close below this level. You can see the pullback up immediately. Run back down again. This is a little choppy, but it's just showing. See the 95.4 Laplace right here? As soon as that happened, by the close of this 4-hour candle, there was a 95.4% chance the data set was going to close up above it. Did it? Yeah. And you'll see that a lot, especially when you get down to a 99.7 level. You're usually going to close above the 95.4, if not a full retrace back up inside the 68.3. And this is how people get wrecked, right? This is what the algos do to people. They'll run it down to these distribution levels. That's why these are usually no-brainer scalps for me. If I was watching this real time and I saw this dropping like a rock, I would probably front run this right here on the limit order, right? I'd probably front run the 99.7 on a limit order. Bounce, whoop, quick scalp, bam, nail it. Now, obviously, you immediately get this back down, but here's my deal. I enter a low time frame volatility trade on a scalp. If this candle would have closed below my entry, I just get out of the trade. I just get out of the trade wherever it is. And now I would have probably front run this. Yeah. Where was the 9? Let me see real quick. It was right at about 26,384. Usually $50 at least, sometimes $100. I'll front run that thing. So that pullback would have been close. But look, it hit the level, bounced right back up. That's how I will handle the risk on that trade. Especially if, and I'll even go as low as, because I'm probably going to get that entry. Look, let's drop this onto a 3-minute. Let me see. Where was that move? There it is right there. Let me scoot this over. Let's open this up. So yeah, that would have been perfect. So if I enter this trade on the 3-minute, right, I front ran, I saw this drop happening. I'd go into the other charts, and you're probably right in this area around the first standard deviation. You were probably seeing some hidden bear setup. You were probably seeing some hidden bear setup for continuation. So if I front run that area and one of these 3-minute candles closes below my entry, I'm going to exit out of the trade. First, I'm going to try to limit out. If I can't limit out and that thing really starts going against me, I'm just going to mark it out of the position. It's all about taking profits, limiting losses, not being emotionally attached to these trades. So to answer that, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the probability levels, but just think about if you've got like a 95.4 Laplace on a 4-hour and it's down by daily, right? If a 4-hour 95.4 is down by a daily, like 2 SD or 95.4, even more of a reason to would be to front run that area because you've got a daily and a 4-hour. But yeah, there's really a lot to go into it because I'm on the other charts, right? I'm looking for that divergence. When is the play going to play? When is it going to play? When is that thing going to pop? So if we go back here, let me see. That was yesterday, right towards the end of the day. BTC, crypto, BTC, 15-minute. Boom. There it was, right back here, right back here. Let's see. Was there any div? Absolutely not, man. That was just a free fall. Where was the div? Div was on the Z-score. Div was on the Z-score, right? Was it on DLP? No. Wow, look at that DLP move. Without an outlier, going below the 99% confidence interval. Well, they snuck one in on them. Gee, Merry Christmas. Created a lower low without an outlier. You're not going to see that very often. So there was the div. There was the div right there. But look right at the bottom, right? The variance move stopped. Variance turned down. Variance did turn down. Yeah, you would have to go. Let me go. So what was that? 15? Let's drop. Let's find the bull div on that move. It was somewhere. No, not even that low. And it's probably going to be local, real tight. Let's back her up. There it is again. Nope. Free falling. Wow, was it that low? If there is no div on any of these time frames, this is going to be... And what is that showing, though? That's just... Hold on, where are you at? There you are. No. So when you're not seeing any divergence, yeah, it's just a battle, right? So on this move, bulls were battling this thing the whole way and never showed an imbalance in the buy and sell pressure. They just got their asses handed to them. That's all. If the bulls would have just laid down, oh, there it is. My bad. There is a little bit right there on the end with a little bounce on the zero mean. But then, come back down. What did it set up? Hidden bull, hidden bull, hidden bull. Boom. Pop right up to the Fisher. There it was. I just didn't see it, man. So there was bull div right there. So that, as soon as you see that happen and you see that bounce out, would have been a good entry down there, right? That would have been a good entry. Yeah, because it was the next candle. Yeah, man, there it was. But that's why a lot goes into this. A lot goes into this. Stick with us. Stick with us. We always say start.
It's a classic case of just you had a continuation move the whole way down, and then when it finally turned around with that bull, like the whole way down, you had the continuation move. When it started to turn around, it was like, all right, take your profits, even though there's no divergence. You hit some nice level, and it's an easy place to target your profit taking level. So just do that, get out, and wait for the next occurrence of opportunity when you see either a div show up or when you see some other information that tells you long it or whatever.
Yeah.
So exactly what Bilbo just said, man, is exactly right, man. That was just a continuation play all the way down.
Yeah. And remember what I said, you're going to see a lot of hidden bull on the move. Look at all the higher highs. All higher highs. Setting up hidden, all these little, boom, hidden bear, hidden bear, hidden bear, all the way to the bottom that finally set up the bull div and the bounce off the zero mean. And then what did it set up the whole way up? All lower lows. All lower lows. Setting up hidden bull. So you went hidden bear.
The nice variance outlier to the upside there, the downside variance outlier.
Yep.
Big fatty right there, right?
I mean,
so,
big fatty. And turned down positively correlated, right? Then went back up negatively correlated, the variance indicator. Exactly. I looked at that on the 15, and I remember I saw it turn down, and it was positively correlated why it was going up. This is why you use a workflow. And here, the 3-minute showed you exactly what was going on. You're having the outlier, right? You were setting up hidden bear the whole time, so it kept dropping till you finally get the bull div. And then the rest of the way up, all these moves, look, there's the low. These are all lower lows, just setting up hidden bull, right? So it went into, first you got the bear. Let me see. No. So first, the hidden. The hidden started it out, right? You get down a little bull and then hidden bull all the way back up. So it went from hidden bear to bull to hidden bear, or to hidden bull. Jesus, that's a mouthful, right? But it's always divergence. Always. Now you pull up an RSI and go through that same scenario, you're not going to see it because the RSI is built on price. The relative strength of what? Makes zero sense, man, but it's okay. We are a rehab facility for RSI users. That's what we are. Because we all used it. We were all addicts. Right? So here we are, man. God, hour and 40 minutes passed really fast. All right. Boom, boom. Yes, you're welcome. Let's go. Let me see here. I just keep getting dragged back to gold. Gold's got me excited. Gold's got me excited. Let's see on the low time frames. Yeah, there was the bear div right there. All right, get a higher high here and then bear div. Whoop! Right when it crosses the zero mean, down we go. Wow, you even had bear on the Fisher. Yep. At least on 2 lengths. Z-score? Yep. Beautiful. What is this, 3-minute? Yeah. Jump up there in the 15. See what's up. Oh, we just showed it, right? All that hidden bear. All the hidden bear. Look out for this cross on the zero mean right here, because there's been a lot of stabs of bear. A lot of stabs of bear, and this is a higher high than all of them, except way back here at the top. This is where it started right here. Actually, right here. Right here. Oh, this is real time. Let's see here. 1956 is the Fisher. Well, I can see that real quick. It's already starting to drop. This crosses a zero mean here on the 15-minute close in 4 minutes, and I mean, you're probably going to see a swift little drop right back down to the reverse Fisher. There it is too, setting up. It's already crossing on the 33. People would be like, oh, that's higher highs? Yeah, man. Expand the indicator. It's always more intense than you're going to think. Always more intense. Speaking about intense. Here we go. It's always right about hour and 40 mark when I got to go take a leak. You ready for your shameless plug, Yasha?
Yes. Folks, you know, this is the Alpha Trading live stream, and it's brought to you by Alpha Trading because we sponsor ourselves. So, as you probably noticed by now, if you're watching the stream, we're a friendly crew. We like to help people learn how to trade volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics, also known as VEPS. If you want to learn how to trade the VEPS and you haven't yet gotten access to our indicators, you can get free access to our volatility starter indicators, which include the alpha volatility percentile and the alpha trading Pearson correlation, as well as the alpha laser returns. And you can grab the alpha volatility quality indicator right off of our Wolfpack, Alpha Trading Wolfpack Trading View profile. But if you want those free indicators in our volatility starter pack, just jump on into our Discord and open up a support ticket, and you can get that. And then after you've learned the tendencies of the volatility, that is to say the direction, the probable direction of the price action based on the volatility correlated to the price action, then once you've learned those 6 basic tendencies and you've really internalized them, and you maybe even run some practice trades or some real trades, as a lot of people tend to do when they get their hands on these tools and they start figuring things out, then you can also get a 2-week free trial of our premium indicators, many of which you see, or all of which you actually see on the live stream that you're watching today. So there's more than like a baker's dozen awesome indicators in there. And once you have that, you can really get a sense of how powerful our tools are. And again, we recommend you start with the volatility starter pack, although you don't have to. And there are people who didn't, and they are trading very well, just having started with the premium indicators. But we recommend it so that you have those two, spend a couple weeks, maybe more, depends on how much time you put into trading. Spend a week or 2 or 3 or whatever learning how to use those basic tools so that you know how to trade. And then that way you have some familiarity with the tools and the concepts and the terms. So by the time you actually get your hands on our premium indicators, you'll have a bigger leg up on what to do with them, and you won't get lost in the terminology when we refer to things like divergence of the returns oscillator, or variance, or volatility and divergence, and things like that. So come on in. We're a friendly crew, Alpha Trading. Check out our Discord. Links in the somewhere on this page.
Right.
If you're watching on TradingView, thanks for watching on TradingView. Appreciate it very much. It helps us a lot if you also click that rocket icon, because then you get to help us get this video out to more traders who are on TradingView already, where our tools are, and they can figure out how to learn a better way to trade, which is really the whole purpose of why we're here to begin with. And we're friendly, so you can come in, ask questions. We're not going to berate you, even if you bring up traditional TA stuff or whatever that we don't use. We might laugh about it a little here and there, but we're just kidding. We're not trying to be mean or anything like that.
Yeah,
So,
we're literally
come on in. We're
here
a
to help.
crew. We'll be happy to help you trade the VEPS. And that's that.
Yes.
Shameless plug over. Have a good weekend, everybody. If I don't say another word before the end of the show.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Happy trading. I think it's gonna be a lot of great trading, by the way, this weekend. If you're scalping on the weekend.
Yeah, man.
A lot of weekends tend to be pretty quiet, and I like that because it's great for ranging and stuff. But I think based on the 4-hour intersects I'm seeing on Bitcoin and other things, man, this could be a fun one. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like that guy said. Oh, boy. Let me see here. What is going on? Why do you get rid of this shit? How do you do that? Hold on here. Let me see.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Hello, ChatGPT. Are you dating anybody right now?
Emotional damage.
Hilarious.
2 hours later.
I've seen. I saw a couple articles here lately. People are starting to sue the creators of ChatGPT for libel because because there's the rift that's going on in this freaking country, which is unfortunate because people watch the fucking news. Everybody needs to throw their TV in the ditch. Stop watching these idiots. But because they're feeding this AI a bunch of false information, and so people will ask ChatGPT about a certain individual. Oh my God! I mean, these creators are idiots, man. There's already several lawsuits going on. Yep, maybe. Do I think AI has its place? Yeah. It's. Do I think it's a good thing? I don't,
It's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, but letting these things run wild and getting all that information on the internet, where we know how the internet can be. It's I just hope they have some safety measures in place. Because you start
right now it's kind of kick around and see what it can do. That's the stage they're in with all these things with
Right.
Those particular generative bots.
Right. All right, Gold. Show us the power. Let's hit this level today. It's starting to pull back. Yes, it is. Random on the 90-minute. Let's see. I'm telling you, man. One more down move. Let me see this 4 hour. Yeah, just setting up that hidden bear on the 4 hour, man. It's getting ready to cross the zero mean.
Oh no!
You already got a couple 4 hour candles down. I mean, price action following immediately on the turn, right? Look at the positive correlation. That's why you're seeing. Usually, if this returns oscillator would have turned down and there would have been no positive correlation, even negative or whatever, this data set would have stayed up here right with this 9 log MA probably. Well, it's not happening right now, all right? It was positively correlated when it turned down. Price action immediately followed. So I'm saying, if it crosses a zero mean, not if, when it crosses a zero mean, probably on the close here in 3 hours, afternoon, are we going to see that number I've been talking about? Quite possibly. Hidden bear on a 4 hour is nothing to dick around with. Especially, look what the trend's been, man. Look what the trend's been. All higher highs. All higher highs. Even from back here. Right? Higher high, higher high. If you go down into these levels where it was underneath the wave trend, yeah, man, this is just hidden bear play after hidden bear play after hidden bear play. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. You can see right here, data set, lower high, boom, higher high, whoop, right down. The big candle was when it crosses zero mean. Right there. Bam. Good.
Holy frijoles!
Holy frijoles. All right, we're about to wrap this baby up. Yeah, they are. The Matrix is real, my friend. The Matrix is real. Are we in a simulation? Are we? If it comes to probabilities, we're at the 99.7 Laplace on the simulation.
Bruh.
There's no doubt. Everything fits the mold of what a simulation is and what we're experiencing. It's pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. Yes, it is. Fits perfectly. So are we putting all these obstacles in front of ourselves? Quite possibly. So
Yes.
what are we learning?
Think about how many easy assets there are to trade, just as an example, right?
Yeah.
Like there's so many assets you could, if you weren't greedy, there's so many easy assets to trade, but people got to have the tasty volatility. It's fine. That's what we're here for. But like people can't control themselves and they use silly tools and they get wrecked because they're chasing volatility with bad tools. But there's so many like easy assets, brainless assets, ETFs and stuff like that you can just, easily trade relatively if you weren't greedy. But problem is people are greedy, so they do put obstacles in front of themselves.
Right.
100%. That is one problem. It's not the only problem. There's never just one thing. Things are complicated and nuanced and subtle and complex.
Totally.
But yeah, man, people do put obstacles in front of themselves. 100%, dude. So right. So right.
Let's see here. Yeah, let's click out rocket icon on TradingView if you are watching. Helps get this out to other traders, man. Helps get this out to other traders. 100%. And everybody needs a little bit of the VEPS in their life. And we're not forcing this on anybody. We tell you every day, look, if you're listening, if you already have a strat that's working for you, number one, if you're using traditional TA, you have a strat that's working for you, I guarantee you're taking your profits often and early, right? You're limiting your losses. This is how you build a P&L. I don't care if you're throwing darts at a dartboard. If you just get out of bad positions, right, and you take your profit on your good positions, it's kind of a no-brainer. But using the VEPS, you're going to be able to squeeze a lot more juice out of that lemon, right? Yes, you are indeed. Let me see here. Yeah, like I said, we're about to wrap this thing up. What is it? 10:51. Nice.
We've
Do we look at oil?
Oral. We can look at oral. Let's get you down.
Oil.
You want futures?
Yeah, why not? Let's take a look at some
futures. Are
oil
fun.
futures.
Futures are fun.
Or corn futures. Corn futures.
Oof.
I like oil better though.
Yeah, oral. Let's check the oral out. Oral is, looking like this baby's going to move below the reverse wave trend. You got a tight power mean band. Half of it's flipped bullish. So we're going to have to work our way down. 90 minute. Let's see here. 90 minute. Dun, 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 dun. Below wave trend. We got the Fisher down here at 70. Or is it going to bounce? You just got to wick right into the bottom. Right to where? What is that down there? That's the 99 log MA. Wick right to it. Right? These indicators do not lag like regular moving averages. These are log return moving averages, not simple or exponential. Right? Our power means. I mean, look at the wicks to all these areas. This isn't just by coincidence. This is why when we first started using all this, we were like, whoa. What's going on? Yeah. Whoa. This is pretty good info. Okay. Went nuts, which we like. We like it. So yeah, oil, man, it's right at the bottom, the 99 log MA, bottom of the power mean band. Could this be a local low? It could. Could be. We're probably outside on the 45. You see that on the 90. Let's see where the Fisher is down here. Or we tap the Fisher. What's happening? Yeah, man. Yeah, you're below. You close this in 45-minute candle. Yeah, 71. This Fisher's going to get tapped here probably. 71.73. Yeah, man. Especially you're down below the 99. Now, this can by all means. This 45-minute candle's got, what, 20 minutes left? But it pulls back up above here. Good for the oil futures. But if it closes down here, this thing, next 90-minute candle is probably going to drop immediately down. It's going to be right around 71 and 3/4. 71.75 probably. Right in that range. You can see the walk up here. It's right about there, 71.75. Next candle. Interesting. Oil, huh?
Yeah. Plus it's on a random walk, negatively correlated with weakening correlation.
Yeah, that's just outside the power mean band first, and that's another thing. Yeah, you're outside the power mean band, you get a wick or a boom right to the reverse wave trend. When? Right when it's crossing up the 33 power mean. But then it just dumps out. Wave trend turning right back down. 33 is probably at the Fisher, not below it. Shit. And then people see my wild time frames, really don't understand, right? All these numbers up here. What's the common theme? All the way from a 24-hour, a 12-hour, 4-hour. How many minutes is in 4 hours, right? 240. What's 2 plus 4? It's 6. What's a 12-hour? 1 plus 2 is 3. Daily time frame, 24 hours. We just went through. It's a 6. 45-minute chart is a 9. The 90-minute chart's a 9. 33-minute, right? 33 speaks for itself. It's a master number. 15-minute, 1 and 5 is a 6, 9 minute, a 6 minute, a 3 minute. There's a reason why I use these time frames. It's just not because other people don't. There's a reason why Tesla used this philosophy. I'm not talking about Elon Musk with his fake energy saving cars. People, I just love that. I saw another license plate, some crazy, what did it say? Electrified or something on this Tesla license plate. These people think they're doing such a good job. It's like, you guys, your car runs on a freaking battery. How are you charging that battery? You got a nuclear power plant in your backyard, right? You got a dam behind you where you're using hydroelectric. You got a windmill farm in your backyard. No, 90% of that energy is coming from fossil fuels. But you're doing a great job. You're saving the environment using your battery operated cars. It's such a scam. It's unbelievable. And people fall right into it. Look, I'm all for not using fossil fuels. Number one, that's a bad. Do we really think fucking the oil's coming from dinosaur fossils to begin with? This world's so screwy. It's insanity. Yeah, all the dinosaurs, man. That's where all the oil's coming from. We live in clown world. So yeah, like I said, 33 minute, you're below everything. So I could see on that 45 tapping that Fisher and this thing coming right back up. Look what happened the last time on the 33 when it hit the reverse Fisher. Yeah, bounced. Where to? Wave trend. First, 99 log MA, pulled back right below it. Tried to, then you close one above. There it goes, finally making its way back up. Yeah, there's something to this stuff. Really is. So yeah, the 45, I see that Fisher getting tapped. It's just too close. But this thing can pull back up. It's trying right now. It's trying right now to pull back up. You got 17 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Because if it does pull back up and find support on that 99, it could bounce. It's close too. It's only at 72. I mean, you're right below it. The battle of the 99 log MA. What is going to happen? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh, stick figure Tesla. That's nice. Brilliant dude. Brilliant dude. We're doing great, Hawkeye. There's the other Chris. We like our Chris's. Yeah, that man, it's really trying to pull back up. Which would make sense. I mean, you look on that 33, you're so way outside everything to the downside. And this is what happens. And usually the wave trend is going to be the common denominator, no matter whether you're to the top side or the bottom side of the power mean band. Yeah, this thing's really trying by the close to pull back up. And the 99 log MA is massive resistance and support. When we're talking about log return moving averages, it's a huge difference when you're coming from traditional TA using lagging indicators, and then you get a set of moving averages that don't lag. It's a game changer. Along with everything else we do, everything's built on the returns in some fashion, right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, it's trying hard, and you know it made a run at it, made a run at the Fisher, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the low. If that was the low going into the close, just because of that 99 log MA down there. Yeah. And you got the wave trend right there at 71.83. And got a wick right to it, right? That's where the wick went, 4 hour, right? You just say you're way outside the power mean band. Literally tried to come back in and close inside, right? This candle. It tried to pull back, but it didn't. So you got that little pump right back to the Fisher, wick right to the Fisher, pulled back up from there. One more pump, boop, wave trend. Good times. But then you got the bottom down here at 71. 33, about 71 and a quarter. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let me scan this real quick, see what we can play with. Yeah. Natural gas. Natural gas. Should I go to the futures, US fund, or Boyle? Boyle's volatile as hell.
Boyle.
Yeah, Boyle, because Boyle volatile. You think? It's Boyle volatile? Oh, it's so volatile it throws the UPM into a fit. Yeah. Hold on there. Let's turn. Let me go. Got to get the data set. Whoops. There we go. Starting to set up some bear div on the 4 hour. Let me look at this daily. Yeah, man. Been setting up bear div whole time. There's the first pullback. There was the first pullback on the bear div with a bounce of what? Hidden bull right off the zero mean. Right? Still, returns oscillators turning down. No correlation. That's why returns are mean reverting. The data set's not following yet. This is where a data set will set a higher high because the price action is not following returns. And then you get a move on the returns oscillator down to the zero mean with the cross, and then boom. Boom. It's a trap. All right, we're past 11. You guys, again, we appreciate your support so much, especially if you're watching live in the Discord. Appreciate you guys big time. We're here to help too. Ask any questions you want. Thanks for all the support on trading, all the views we're getting. We appreciate it. Again, the link to the Discord is right down there somewhere on the stream. And our website, a lot of different things, social media, whatever. Reach out to us. And we will be back at it Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the market open. Like Yasha said, and I'm in agreement, you're probably going to see some moves in crypto this weekend. And yeah, wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and we'll see you Monday. Later, guys.